Listen, your pathetic need for belonging is a trap. Their solitude is a fortress you wouldn't understand. Yet, you are born into a lie. The greatest lie ever sold is that you need them. That community is strength. That belonging is purpose. This is a biological con, a soft prison for the average mind. Look at nature. The herd exists for one reason: to feed the predator. It is a collective of the weak, huddled together for the illusion of safety. Their connection is not strength. It is a shared agreement to be mediocre, to be watched, to be controlled. The moment a lion separates a gazelle from the herd, the game is over. Translate this to your world. The herd is the system of social approval, constant contact, and collective opinion. It is the mechanism that domesticates men. It neuters your edge with compromise. It punishes independent thought with gossip, exclusion, and labels of arrogance or damage. The dangerous man, the one operating on a higher level of awareness, sees this trap on day one. His first non-negotiable act of power is to leave. Not physically always, but psychologically, entirely. This solitude is not loneliness. It is the hunter leaving the herd. It is a strategic repositioning. From the outside, he sees the patterns of the herd clearly. Their fears, their predictable movements, their weaknesses. His preference for being alone is the preference of a strategist for a silent war room over a noisy tavern. It is not a rejection of power, but the absolute foundation of it. While the herd is busy communicating, he is busy calculating. Their connection is his data. Their need is his leverage. The hunt begins the moment you stop listening for the approval of the pack and start listening for the truth in the silence. Understand this: every interaction is a transaction, and you are always paying. Your focus, your time, your emotional reserve. This is your capital. The herd exists to spend it for you. Proximity is a drain. It's a slow, psychic bleed. Every trivial conversation, every obligated smile, every moment spent managing someone else's fragile ego or absorbing their mundane drama is a withdrawal from your finite account of mental energy. This energy is the fuel for everything that matters: decisive action, deep strategy, and the preservation of your own will. The dangerous man audits these transactions with ruthless precision. He sees most people for what they are in his life: liabilities. Consider the arithmetic. What does common interaction yield? Superficial validation? Redundant information? Temporary distraction? Now weigh that against the cost. The loss of clarity after a social gathering. The dulling of your edge after hours of performative chatter. The dilution of your purpose when you absorb the aimlessness of those around you. For the man building sovereignty, this is an intolerable equation. His energy must be hoarded, then invested only in pursuits that return exponential power. Study, physical conditioning, strategic planning, the cultivation of genuine skill. He prefers solitude because it is the ultimate economic decision. It is a state of zero expenditure on the emotional entropy of others. It allows for full reinvestment in the self. In the silence, your energy compound interest. In the crowd, it evaporates. The choice is binary: be a subsidized node in someone else's network of need, or be your own sovereign nation. The gate between them is your willingness to be perceived as cold for turning away the beggars of your time. Noise is the enemy of sovereignty, and the world is a factory of noise. Opinions, expectations, trending anxieties, the constant static of what you should want, feel, and do. This noise is a weapon. It is designed to blur your vision, to drown out the one voice that matters, the cold, clear signal of your own strategic intent. Think of every decision you make. Now mentally strip away every external factor. What will they think? What does she expect? Am I normal for considering this? What remains in that vacuum is pure, uncut intention. That is the dangerous man's operating system. His solitude is the vacuum chamber where this clarity is forged. Without the distorting pull of social gravity, his judgment has the precision of a scalpel. He sees paths where others see only walls, because his vision isn't refracted through the lens of collective fear. In the herd, decisions are made by committee, a committee of ghosts from your past, voices from your present, and fears of your future. It leads to compromise, hesitation, and weak, palatable choices. The solitary man's war room is silent. His calculations are based on logic, observed reality, and long-term gain. There is no debate, no need to justify a ruthless move to a softer conscience. The silence allows him to hear the truth, which is often a brutal, unsentimental whisper. This isn't meditation, this is tactical isolation. It is the deliberate removal of all filters between reality and your perception of it. In that pristine silence, you stop recognizing problems and start recognizing patterns. You stop hearing complaints and start hearing weaknesses. The chaos of the world resolves into a clear field of play. And on that field, the man who can hear his own thoughts over the din of the crowd owns a devastating and silent advantage. In the economy of power, information is the primary currency. And the most critical piece of information is you, your patterns, your triggers, your desires, your fears. In the open, you are a readable document. In controlled solitude, you become a black hole. The herd operates on predictability. It rewards those whose next move can be anticipated, whose reactions are socially programmed. This makes them manageable, controllable. The dangerous man shatters this principle. By cultivating profound solitude, he removes himself from the observational grid. He provides no data points, no casual revelations over drinks, no emotional leaks during moments of weakness, no predictable responses to provocation. He becomes an enigma, and an enigma is a psychological fortress. This creates a severe power imbalance. While others project their inner world outward through complaints, boasts, insecurities, and needs, he absorbs. He listens. He learns their maps while his own remains uncharted. In any negotiation, confrontation, or subtle power play, this is the ultimate leverage. They are operating from a known position. He is operating from the shadows of his own design. His preference for being alone is, therefore, a direct tactical application of Sun Tzu's dictum. All warfare is based on deception. He is deceiving by absence. By not participating in a daily exchange of emotional and strategic intelligence, he withholds the very material others use to form alliances, make judgments, and plan maneuvers against him. He is intangible. This solitude-built mystery intimidates and commands respect far more than any boastful display of strength. Strength can be measured and countered. The unknown cannot. It forces others to project their own assumptions and fears onto his blank slate, often overestimating his capabilities and his ruthlessness. In the silent theater of power, the man who cannot be seen is the one who truly controls the stage. This is not about becoming a hermit. This is about conducting a surgical strike on the weakest point in your own psyche, your emotional dependencies, your silent, desperate need for validation, for comfort, for reassurance that you are part of the tribe. That need is your leash. The dangerous man has severed it. Your first move is not outward, but inward. It is an audit of every attachment that costs you more power than it provides. Identify them. The friend whose drama is a constant drain. The family member who anchors you in guilt. The social circle that demands conformity in exchange for hollow belonging. The need to be perceived as nice, agreeable, one of the guys. Now, understand the mechanism. Every time you sacrifice a principle to avoid conflict, you pay. Every time you stifle a truth to maintain harmony, you pay. Every time you alter a decision to gain approval, you pay. You are trading your sovereignty for copper coins of social credit. The move is detachment, not hatred, not drama, not a fiery declaration. Cold, silent, surgical detachment. You begin to withdraw the emotional capital you foolishly invested in others. You stop seeking their opinion before your own. You stop molding your actions to their expectations. You become comfortable with the confusion and the resistance this creates, because that resistance is the herd feeling its control slip away. This is the foundation. From this detachment, solitude becomes a natural state, not a forced one. You no longer prefer to be alone out of spite for others. You require it for the integrity of your own power. The fortress of self is built brick by brick with every dependency you discard. The dangerous man is alone because he has completed the only merger that matters, the integration of his will with his actions without external consent. The transaction is now closed. You are the only shareholder. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.